Hello everyone and welcome on this new video in this mini series about channel messages for different types of souls. So today we're about to deliver a message for rainbow children. If you are here, it most likely means that you are a rainbow child. Basically, as a short explanation, a rainbow child is the generation of special souls and people who were born usually after crystal children, and those are here to deliver love and happiness and basically to share their colors with the world around them, to make the world feel better, to heal people after the change of earth to this heaven on earth. Also, these people are usually young souls. So if you are new to spirituality and you think you need to have many lives before this one to be able to be important, no, you can have an impact no matter which life you are in and how old is your soul. So let's get started. I got lots of cards for you, rainbow children. So I think there are many things. Except what I said, because I don't relate to rainbow children. I don't know any in real life from what I know so far. And I'm not one. I just know the basic information that I gave you now. So if at some point I get all excited, don't worry about this. Just I think I will discover things as I'm reading the cards actually. So I started with tarot to have some vibes already from you. So here we have cruelty. Okay. When I chose this card, I just didn't think at all about the drawing. I just took the decks I felt called to take. And it's funny because, yeah, there are lots of rainbows in this one. Now that I see it, I remember. Wow, okay. So already I see that for rainbow children, I feel like it's something general about rainbow children, not just for the ones who will see it, actually. You are so different. You shine so bright and you trigger things in people. You see, you shine, you are... Everything you do, you seem to be happy, and people can get jealous of this. And yeah, I feel like people can be so triggered. They try to pull you down. They try to push you down. They just want to stop you because they feel so triggered by you and your success. But in fact, for some of you, those people will see your success really. But for others, it's just that they see you smiling. They see you so happy. Like, you never lose hope. You're always a ray of sun wherever you go. You always have your eyes shining wherever you go, or you do wherever you go, whatever it's happening. And people are jealous because they see you happy all the time. And so they want to destroy you to prove you that you are not better than them. This is really the feeling. That's so sad because I feel like there is nothing and no one now for most of you, maybe because you are still young. But I feel like there's nothing to protect you and you don't know how to protect yourself. And so it's really breaking you. And for some of you, you may be tempted to stop being yourself or to hide who you are in order not to attract, for those people not to see you. In fact, you're trying to blend in the landscape for those people not to see you, for you not to suffer. But spirits are saying that your power is in your colors, so you shouldn't hide it. And I also hear another message here because I feel like some of you already are hiding, and spirits is saying even if you're hiding now, it doesn't mean that you you lose all of those opportunities to live your destiny after. You can always come back to your light and live your destiny. This is your destiny. It's yours. It's not going anywhere. The Knight of Swords. Okay, I really have the feeling of someone who is learning now. Learning how to fight, learning how to make a balance between protection and freedom. The freedom of being yourself, of expressing yourself, but also fighting to go further in life. Not just against those people that we talked about, but I feel like you know that things that are not easy will happen to you in your life. And you know that you need to get stronger. But here I hear Spirit telling me that you may mix up things, and some of you are trying to get stronger, like physically, like maybe starting to go to the gym and things like that, but it's your mind. Spirit is telling you it's your mind that needs to be strong, not your body. So continue going to the gym because it's good for your health and because you like it, but not for this mission. You need to reinforce your mind. What I love here is that we have this golden color continuing, that you are on a golden path. That's really the idea I have here. Another knight. Was a night before, right? Yeah. So, okay. This is like your armor and the mask, but this is who you are inside. You're this, it's not focusing much, does it? I have a problem recently with my camera. I don't know if you saw my last videos, but it's never really focusing. If any of you is good with camera and knows how to do it, please tell me. But yeah, this is who you are. And okay, this is who you're supposed to be inside. Wow, that's cool, because we still have the idea of birds, like showing your colors with those peacocks feathers, and the idea of flying, but you don't need to hide. You don't need to wear an armor. You just need to have balance, you know. And here we have the water and fire. So this to me is making this message even stronger about having balance. Like, know your cup, and you shouldn't care about what's around. In fact, you shouldn't see it just like this knight. He only sees his cup that is full, and he doesn't need to look at it. He knows it's full. So you need to have faith in yourself, faith in your path and what you are supposed to live in this life, and to be balanced and peaceful inside. Okay. Change. It's funny because usually spirits are not that clear about the end of a cycle or about the solution for something, but to me this one is clearly telling you what will make you hide yourself is what will make you show yourself at some point. Like, for example, if you're bullied at school by other children because they don't like how different you are, you will start hiding who you are for those people not to bully you. And at some point in your life, you'll be like, hey, I'm showing me because they need to be triggered. I'm teaching them something. And if they are triggered, that's a much more reasons for me to do it, because I can help them and others who are bullied as well to show themselves and to never hide. Maybe you will spend lots of years hiding to the point that you will want others not to lose time in their life for this. I really have this idea of losing time. Yeah, I really have this idea. It's like this coin here. I mean, I know it's the pentacle, but it looks like a coin. And to me, it's just the same coin, but you turned it over. And before you saw it ugly, and now you see it beautiful. I really have this idea of the same situation, but different point of view. Going from being weak to being strong. The Knight of Discs. Wow, we have lots of knights, meaning that you are learning many things on different fields, about different things. You are learning how to protect yourself and how to find this balance. You are learning to have trust and that it's your mind that needs to be strong, but you're also learning how to, I hear money and financial. So to me, it's really like you are learning how to make something out of this thing that makes you different. Maybe you will, I hear speeches, maybe you will do speeches and talk to people and share your story to inspire them. Maybe you will write books. I see this as well. Some of you, but that's less of the from the two other categories I said before, will do YouTube channel to talk about this. I feel like some of you too will become singers, and in your songs and in interviews and things like that, you will talk about it. No matter the mean, I see you sharing this story and maybe making a living out of it, or at least gaining recognition for this and helping people like humanity a lot. Love, wow. Okay, oh, okay, first thing I'm learning now. Okay, so I have two meanings for this one. First, the love is for yourself and for humanity. As a rainbow child, as I said, love, happiness, and hope are really your keywords, and it's really what you live by and what you want to share with the world. So you see love and you see everyone as an equal to you, but I also feel like, I think I have a hard time explaining it. So if you know more about it, please tell me. But usually when I discover new information about the universe in cards, it seems so logical, but for this one it's a bit strange to me, so I'm wondering if I'm right. I think I am. I hear yes. But oh my gosh, I feel like for some of you, strangely, I hear off of you. You will meet your twin flame or your soul family or very important soulmates in this life. It's like this life is one of your first, but you won't have much karmics. You will have some, but it's more about the situation you will face, and those people will push you. This will be your real karmics. The people will push you to hide or later to show yourself. But I feel like you will be with spiritualize in this life very early, because you will help each other a lot, because you tend to be very sensitive and quite lost at time as young souls, and so they are here uniting with you, so you go like further together for this mission, not in a relationship. That's why I feel like if some of you, this one of these people that you will meet that will help you is your twin flame, I don't feel like you will be the kind of the twin flame that will be the love of your life that you will marry or dating or things like that. I feel like you are too young to feel this kind of strong love, because you haven't been separated and living many things on your own for a long time, so you don't have this feeling of of missing each other so much, but you will still feel different with them. You will still feel like home, and you will still feel the strong energetical impact they have on you. Yeah, that's it. The star. Wow. Okay. Short story. The star is my favorite tarot card. That's why it's the name of my channel. Actually, it refers to lots of my past lives as well. So that's why I chose this name. With the sun and the moon, the night and the day, the earth, the water, all of that, I really see still this idea of two equals, like we said here with maybe twin flames. But I feel like, okay, this one says that even if you're a young soul, for this life mission, it's so important that you will be granted some special powers that you may not have in your next lives. And they're not necessarily things that you learned in past lives because you didn't have enough and you were so young you didn't learn those things. But it's really saying that the universe will grant you some gifts for you to be able to do that. So maybe you will be psychic or empath, very sensitive people, so we'll pursue even further. It can be very difficult at time, but that's when you will learn, because you will feel so much in those difficulties that this is what will force you to go out of your comfort zone and fight for this. Also, we still have the idea of the head and the tail, with the light above her head and on her feet. So okay, I really have the idea that it's not really an idea, it's really clear, but with the feet here in the dark, I see it like it's gonna be very difficult this moment. You will shift from hiding to showing yourself, and maybe you will experience a dark night of the soul. You can experience depression for some of you, but you need to be strong, and that's why the universe is making you stronger before with hardship, so you can pass this, because this will be a very strong shift in your energy, in who you are, in your whole life, everything. It won't be like an awakening really, because I feel like you are too young, but it will be something else that I never heard of. I don't know what it is. It will, but to you it would feel as strong as an awakening, because your soul being a bit weaker. Let's not say weak, because there's nothing about strong. It's really about your age. You're young still, so there are things you don't understand, but you will feel it even stronger. That all souls feel an awakening, which is already a lot. So you will go through a lot, for sure, but everything you desire will come after. You will have recognition, you will have love, you will have respect, you will have admiration, compassion. I feel like for some of you, you will also have apologies for people who broke you before. And if you know how to control your emotions, as we said here, you won't have this wave coming on you and making things harder, okay? So that's also for you, that the universe it's not happening to you, it's happening for you to be able to come here under the light and to show your colors. But your colors are still here in the dark. It's something I channeled a few days ago. So it's funny, I see it here. And look, here it's expanding. This is just staying the same. So it is not lasting long. It cuts here. And with the flowers here, I also have the feeling that even if it's dark and hard, find your passion, something you like, and stick to it. Try to do it regularly, and it will help you as well. I see singing, but it can also be like less creative things, like maybe gardening or going out with friends. Like if, for example, every Saturday evening you love to go, I don't know, picnic with your friends, continue doing it. Do the things you love and stick to them, because they will help you a lot. Peace. Yeah, peace will come. Wow, okay. So I hear here that this fight, this situation that will make things hard for you when you're young is also where, like, the white shield for me represents your innocence, but the gold to me is your strength and how you grew to something beautiful. And so I hear where there is friction, there is energy. And so you will feel this moment a long time in your life after it's gone, and it will impact you for sure. But the universe is telling you that all of this energy is staying in you. It's energy that is turning around, round, round. And if you want to go out of it, use it. This is the energy of all the pain you will suffer that will make you shine out of this, but also find peace. And there is no peace without a fight. So yeah, I really love this one. Moon in Libra. It's strange for the others. I didn't feel like it was important to say it, but for this one, I feel like Moon in Libra. I feel like most of you are very sensitive people. That's why I feel that there must be lots of empath among you. You're sensitive, and even if you don't like and really accept the fact that people are bad to you, you are so good you would never hurt others. You have such a pure and beautiful heart. Never lose that. The Empress. It's funny because I read the empath. I was like, wow, I had this card. Wow. So we still have this bird here. But here we just saw them like a shadow. There's no detail. And here you have this beautiful bird. And we clearly see it. So you will become you. You will go and shine. And you will find the balance between those two. Like you will. Okay, the shining here behind is around the girl, but it's also around the two situations. You will find peace from this past. Sorry, you will find peace, but in the same time, you will always go back there to find your strength and to redirect this energy to something beautiful and brilliant and shiny. And so I understand why you have lots of gold everywhere. I feel like everyone is saying that rainbow children are about colors and rainbows, but it's also gold. I see gold and rainbows. And you will birth many things. You will create many things. I feel like some of you will also become politics who will make laws. I hear laws as well. So yeah. And you will give love. This is the symbol of Hathor, the goddess of love, music, and poetry, if I remember well, in ancient Egypt. And yeah, I feel like you're really the one who make this whole world. You choose which way it's directing and all of this. And this bird is you who is flying, but here are other birds. So other crystal, rainbow children, or even other people, no matter what kind of soul they are, will come to you and you will guide them and show them how to fly. Basically, you are the mama bird here, and you won't need to. You will let this like physical strength down and open your heart again, even if you don't let things and people hurt you anymore in your mind. You will know and find this balance that we were talking about. And yeah, you will definitely have those. I just noticed that the colors here, you will really find your balance at some point. So, wow. Okay, abundance. This life will be beautiful. If you go through the dark, you will have such a beautiful life after that. You will be inspired and inspiring. You will be loved and loved. You will experience everything you want. Yeah, that's really it. Just be you totally. Never try to be anything else, and you will know this abundance in every field you want. Usually, yeah, every time I get a card about abundance, it seems like there are things to go through, and I know I said that you will go through a lot, and you will definitely, but still here the feeling that it will just come so easily, so simply, so naturally to you. It's like a reward from the universe for everything you did, because what you did will really help lots of people and humanity. And so the universe will be like, ask whatever you want, we'll give it to you because you deserve it after what you've done. The Hierophant. Okay, I feel like later in your life, most of you will turn to spirituality and try to teach it, because at some point on your path you will realize, hey, all of this happened to me. There's something that seems bigger than me in my story. So you will, I feel like you will start to try to understand where it all comes from, and you will turn to spirituality. So maybe you will change your life to a yoga instructor, to how do you call that? There are more and more of those people. People use the intuition and spirituality to help others. Life coaches, that's it. You can become Reiki masters. You can have a shop where you sell crystals and you teach people about spirituality a bit, because we talked about you talking with people a lot. I feel like you can also write books, mixing what you lived and explaining your story that many people already know, with what you have discovered about spirituality and how what you discovered applies to you, for people to see it's true. So, release self-doubt and let go of fear. Yes, totally. I think the fact that I talked about bullying, I know that some of you will go through bullying, actually. But the fact that I talked about bullying, I think it's also because this will break a part of you, and you will feel like you're not worth it, you're not good enough. You will doubt yourself a lot. You will fear to be yourself. You will lack confidence. It will develop negative feelings in you. And the universe is telling you, don't let that stay here. It's like poison, and you don't need it. So yeah, just just let it go, because it won't help you go anywhere. And at first it will fuel you with energy to go where you need to go, but as soon as you can, let go of this. I feel like you, just like a raw crystal, I really have this idea. You have a pure and transparent heart, and this allows you to have lots of intuition. So use it, listen to your inner voice. I feel like for a long time you would think it's just an inner voice. At some point you will maybe discover it has something to do with spirituality. But whatever it is, I hear that this voice that you hear is always right. So I hear that you need to follow it and to believe in it, and because it never let you down and it was always right. This is what I hear. It never let you down, so listen to it. Stop judging and start loving. Wow, okay. Let me think. Okay, I really always take a lot of time with this card because it's one I got a lot for myself, and I couldn't understand the meaning for a long time. And like maybe 3-4 days ago, I channeled something that made me understand this card. And so, because in my mind I have two meanings for this card, I always try to pay attention of which one it is. That's why I needed this time. So here you have the same as me. The stop judging is not you judging others, it's you judging yourself. Maybe people told you things like you're stupid, you cannot do anything. And so you start judging yourself. You start talking yourself with the tone and using the words that those people who broke you use. And it doesn't serve you. You are just broken yourself and putting yourself so down you cannot get up and do all of this. That's why you need to be kind to yourself. Talk to yourself as you would talk to someone you love. It's not easy all the time, and it will take some time in practice before you do it naturally. But do it, because this will help you so much. This will make you go so far in life. But you need to start doing it now. Really, don't wait for tomorrow, do it now. And if you need to put some rules to yourself for you to apply, yeah, just do it. Perform a random act of kindness. Okay, I was talking about fueling, about yourself, about finding things that make you strong. As a rainbow child, love, kindness, happiness, hope, all of those things are what make you feel alive. If you feel lost, use those things, do those things, and share those with others and help others. This will help you too. Healing others too is good. And this act of kindness is not necessarily to someone else. Okay? You can be kind to yourself. And here we see a gift, and we talk about an act of kindness. So it can seem like we are talking about actions or giving something special, but I see forgiveness here. Forgiving yourself for something, for maybe believing in what other people made you believe about yourself, or forgiving the people who hurt you and think of them with love and compassion to understand their path and all. This is also a beautiful act of kindness, and it's not random, but still it's part of it. I always have a hard time saying this random word in this sentence, but some reason now I get why. And I'd say if you forgive them, you let them go, you liberate them, even if they're not conscious of it. But the person that it helps the most is you, because this grudge is not in their hurt, it's in yours. And this is one of the things that make it hard for you to go forward in life. So this is also an act of love to yourself. Forgiveness. Instead of thinking this person is horrible, there are monsters that did this to me. Think this person must be so broken to think that hurting someone else is normal and good. They must be so broken to go so far to feel something. They must be so triggered by me because they think they cannot do it by themselves. They don't deserve happiness, and so they hate me for having happiness. Everything people do, good or bad, is always resulting in what? It's always showing what they feel about themselves and what they think about themselves. And it's sad to say, but the worse it is that they do, the worse it is that they treat and love and act with themselves, yeah. Unleash your inner wild child. Get up and dance, okay? Put this video on pause, get up and dance to your favorite song. I'm saying it jokingly, but actually I feel like you really need to do it right now. So if you want to, feel free, and we'll see each other in 4 minutes. Yeah. I feel like, because it's not I feel like, I really see it actually. I don't know why I feel like. Anyway, this is another story. I really see you, like, because you're scared of standing out, because you're scared of showing yourself at some point. I see you always sitting straight, or being always straight, having your clothes perfectly falling on your shoulders and all, not talking, having your hair like brushed or attached like perfectly with nothing, like nothing that's not where it's supposed to be. Basically, you look like a ballerina. Like, everything is perfect outside because you try not to stand out in any way. And some more spirits are like, forget about control, forget about the way you look or how people see you. It's about what you feel, and it's about what you experience. And when you will come to another life, the way you looked in this life wouldn't matter. What you will remember about your past life, and what will always stay in your soul, is the feelings you had, the experiences you had, the love you gave and the love you received, the things you've learned. All of this will stay. But the fact that this day at this time, your hair and your clothes were perfect and you looked perfect and no one could say anything about this is nothing, really nothing. So yeah, just be you and feel as much as you can, because this is everything we have. Okay? It's funny because I channeled this for myself this morning. Well, guys, I started thinking, what if I was wrong and I was a rainbow child? Because I see lots of things that I can relate to here. But actually, I'm a crystal child, and I think I will do another video about this later to explain more, like not a reading but really explaining things. But there are many links between indigo, rainbow, indigo, crystal, and rainbow children, that are so logical. But when I search about those three on the internet, I never see anyone talking about this, so I think it's not something that many people know. So yeah, if you're interested, tell me, and I will try to share it as soon as possible, okay? Look for the signs and synchronicities. Yeah, you will be guided this whole time. It's like you're on your life path and you have like lights, yeah, you know, like in airports. So in the night they see where the lane is to land, the landing lane, and it's the same. Like you have these lights, like this rainbow lights, like turning on and off, but showing you the way like this all the time. The universe is showing you all the synchronicities. Like if you go straight, they will show the light by synchronicities, so you come back to your path. So I feel like indigo and crystal children are more chaotic than you. You will just be shown what to do and you will go there, but it's nothing bad. It's because you are still young, so they don't want you to get hurt and to get too far, because it will be harder for you to come back to your destiny. That's why. And they don't want you to suffer, but it's not that they don't trust you, okay? It's just that they know you had less time to learn things before that will allow you to have the capacity to come back easily to your path if you lose it. Wow, it's so funny. I think I was really called to read the card for you today. I saw the exact same butterfly yesterday. It was huge, by the way. What, this big? I was like, oh my god. Oh, I saw rainbow too yesterday evening. My god, guys. I also saw the 11:11 yesterday morning. Wow. Maybe it means something about my path. Maybe I need to help you guys. I don't know. Time will tell. But yeah. Funny thing is, I also want to have this purple hair recently. Maybe one day. So yeah, there are lots of synchronicities and signs that you will see that will guide you on this path. Whether it's in the weather, in animals, in the wind, in your intuition. Funny, it's the first time I have this impression for this card, but all the signs we see around that seems to represent the wind reminds me of Pocahontas. And in the movie, she listens to her intuition so much. I remember as a child, I was like, I want to be like that. She's so cool. My god. I feel some of you can be Aquarius. I mean, of course you are a lot, so some of you will be Aquarius, but I have an Aquarius energy. And this friend of mine who always reminded me of Pocahontas because of this like kind of empath and spiritual vibe that she had. And she was an Aquarius, and I remember the day she told me this, I wanted to be an Aquarius. And it's stupid that I'm thinking of it years after, as I forgot this for a long time. So I really have the idea of an Aquarius. But Aquarius are very creative. I feel like you have lots of ideas and things that you want to do. We have the crystals, as I said earlier, by the way. It's also possible that some of you will become fortune tellers, readers and all. But I really have the feeling that your intuition will tell you as much as the signs. And your intuition will always explain the signs to you. You will always understand. You won't be like many of us who see signs are like, what does it mean? And we see the same for years and we see are like, what does it mean? For you, it will be clear. You are really crystal clear. You look a lot like crystals. And it's funny, you're younger, but because you're younger, you don't complicate things. You just see things straight and simply, which is good because that's how the universe works. That's another story. I want to do a video about this. I think I will when I'm done with your reading, I will write all the ideas you gave me. Guys, your creativity is so strong, you gave it to me. And I also have the idea that all the things that you will be told by those synchronicities or by a story, you will create them, as I said, with this Aquarius energy. But I feel like for now, you can be blocked. And the universe is telling you it's okay. As long as you are being blocked, it means that you didn't heal completely, so you need to heal before. And then you will be able to do it. You won't be blocked by the fear, the doubt, and the lack of love to yourself. So really listen to what I told you before here, because the answer is somewhere here for all of you. All of you will have maybe a different answer, but it's here. Whether it's about self-love, about confidence, about being kind to yourself, about letting yourself express yourself. It's here. I feel like it's here. I cannot point it, but I feel like it's because everyone has their own meaning. Your reality is a reflection of your inner world. It's really going back to this story. Oh, and we have the stars. Okay, so that's it. It's going back to this story that what you will take is what's inside, what's in your soul and your heart. This is what you will take to your next lives and your future, so the rest is not important. And I really see you like if you're inside of a kind of box or cave, but it's made of crystal and you see everything through. And so to me, those flowers represent you. You are growing. But you are protected, and even if you stay in your lane in this life, it will bring you much more, and in your future lives, you will have much more. Like, I feel like it's also another reason, another thing that will come from this new world and the age of light. But I really have the idea that in your future lives, you won't have to go through as much hardship as the people and souls that lived before you, because the energy will be lighter. They will have much more beautiful things in this world, and you won't have to fight those things as much. And so your life lessons and your next lives will be easier. I feel like only this life is going to be really hard for you. This is also another thing I'm learning, and that's logical and very beautiful. You're perfectly beautiful. Oh yes, you are. Like, okay, I hear something. It seems like it's an exercise to do. I hear, look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself what you don't like about yourself. You can start with what you see, and after you can go to your personality, to your weaknesses, things like that. And for each of those things, think, why do I think it's bad? Is it really what you think, what society thinks? Is it really what makes you ugly? And then if you think that, for example, for your body, something is ugly, think, if I was another animal, or if I was an alien in another society, would people think I'm ugly if I'm like that? Maybe it's just what my society told me, and it's not true. And does it make me less of a human being? Does it make me less feeling of human emotions? Does it make me a bad person? Ask yourself the right questions, and you will end up seeing how beautiful you are. Watching is something you are born with, but seeing is something you learn. It takes time, but it comes. Always. So don't lose your hope. You were born for hoping and making people hope. Awaken your authentic self and be true to you. Yeah. I feel like following this card, this applies as well. Like you love miniskirts, but you don't like your legs. We don't care about what people think, and your legs are beautiful, whatever shape they have. Even if you don't like your legs because, for example, you don't have your legs anymore, you're still beautiful, okay? And it doesn't matter what people think or the way they look, because maybe some people who are still growing will think at first something bad, but maybe in 10 years they will think again about this and they will be like, I was triggered because I wouldn't have had the strength to believe in myself like this person did, but now I want to, and I want to be like them. The people who are triggered by you and become bad to you, sometimes years after, they start to have admiration for you if you stay in their mind. And this is what is important. So care about how you feel. Do you feel beautiful with the miniskirt? Just go for it. You don't care. Care about what you feel, and don't let others make you feel what they feel for themselves. So yeah, be true to you in your physical appearance as well, but also in who you are, the way you present yourself to others, the way you talk with others, the things you do. Yeah, all of this. Like, don't be this always perfect person, as we said, but this one who is just themselves and happy doing this. Chivalry. Okay. We're still in the same idea. I still have the idea of a glow up here. I feel called to take another card now. Resolving conflicts. Okay. I feel like this is really, as I said, there's forgiveness here. Empathy, compassion, understanding, love. Totally. These are your words. I talked about empathy a lot, and I talked about compassion and love a lot already. Understanding. Okay. Yeah, forgiving starts by understanding people. So yeah. So as I said, I feel a glow up here until here. And with all of those colors, like, you will really show your colors and you will get those things, everything you want, as we said. And we have this bird again, you will fly. And here your heart is flying. And you will learn to forgive people after you glow up. And it's not just physical, okay? Here it's physical in the pictures, but it's because it's hard to draw a mental glow up, but it's really everything. And we still have the flowers, the roses, as we had before. And here we have the white roses. Symbol of faithfulness. But to me, it's more you before you get your colors, and after you have this red roses, passion and love and going to others, when you finally dare to be yourself. You are tinting yourself in your own colors. Reparenting yourself. Okay, this reparenting yourself is really, to me, it really makes me think about, wow, which card was it? The one in which I told you to talk to yourself was love. This one. To talk to yourself like you would talk to someone you love. And also protect yourself and your energy of this message with the egg here. There is no age to start learning new things. You are constantly learning. And this love and forgiveness, as I said earlier, it starts with giving forgiveness to yourself with this present. With this stop judging and start loving. With the idea of talking kindly to yourself. Ooh. So yeah, you need to reparent yourself. Think of yourself as this young child who was broken once. So, love. I tell you, you are all about love and colors. Look at those. Compatibility. Self-respect. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. I woke up early this morning. And so my alarm was about to ring. Boundaries. Okay. I will put those next cards here for now. All of those colors though. Also the fact that I have so many colorful things around me. Just in my room, but also in the cards show how much I love you. Rainbow children. So yeah, you are all about love, but it's not only love for yourself and people. There's also love. Universal love, sorry. I'm sorry if that sounds strange. I have a candy for my throat because it started to hurt suddenly. Also, with the colors of this heart, it reminds me of the lesbian flag in the LGBTQ plus community. So I feel like some of you will really help because we talked about laws previously. I feel like some of you will help on a political level, but also for people to open up about themselves and their sexuality. So I feel like a lot of you can help this community with your story. Some of you may be in this community and what you will live will help this community. You will help people see and accept this community. And you will... Oh, wow, okay. So the love won't only come from you, but you will create love between people. This is the idea here. You will make people open themselves to tolerance, to differences, and to acceptance of others. That's what we said: understanding, compassion, empathy, love. You will teach them to others. Wow, I didn't know this. That's super cool. I love your love mission, your life mission. It's also a love mission, yeah, if you want. Compatibility. We still have the birds here, which I think is cool because it's just really like it's an image and maybe even an animal that will help you and guide you all along your life. And it's green, so it's the color of the heart chakra. And because I said some of you will maybe work with your twin flame, even if it won't be a love interest in this life for most of you. At some point here on your path, you will meet this person who we have the same dreams and inspirations as you, and you will cross each other's path when you will do all of this work. Some of you won't meet them during your hardships, but after, and you will work together at some point to this place of love where it is this to people and you make love a universal thing. It's like you are leaving Earth and going the universe to go from you loving others and people and the universe and yourself to you teaching and showing people how to love. And yeah, this is still your path where you are really guided all the way. Because yeah, if you fall, you don't have the capacity yet to come back by yourself. Boundaries, yeah. So this one's clearly telling you that all this mind strength and heart strength, you need to keep it all along the way. Don't hide completely so you see what's on the other side. and accept help, but protect yourself, protect your health in the name of love. This is just what I heard. Oh my gosh, it's really this Sailor Moon vibe. I also feel like because it's so, we are so similar to Sailor Moon, I feel like some of you are really into Sailor Moon, that you feel like you are like her, protecting people and all. That's super cute. And Sailor Moon talks a lot about protecting girls, and even she talks a lot about things related to feminism at times. So having this flag of women loving women, I'm like, maybe it's also the idea here. Another thing I see here is the color of the sky is the same color as here. So it's like if you go down, keep your boundaries all the time, and the universe will put you up. But I feel like most of you, the universe won't let you down. And if you fall, it's not the universe letting you down too. It's them teaching you something more that you will need for your specific mission. And yeah, you need to have your boundaries to pass this door, to go on this path. Which is funny because this one comes behind, but I think it's really to keep the idea also that this was for your whole story. So those cards, so this deck, I think it's the Work Your Light. Yeah, it's the Work Your Light deck by Rebecca Campbell. I invite you, those days I've been called to check a website. I knew it, but I knew she had a website, but I never checked it, and I found lots of very inspiring things and articles, and I don't know why I really feel called to tell you this. If you want to, don't hesitate to check a website. And so yeah, these cards are more spiritual, so it's more about your life missions and your life purpose and the meaning of all of this, that you will live on with a higher point of view, with a more spiritual meaning for those. So this is the last deck for today. So let's dive into this right away. Get grounded. Empath. Ooh, highly sensitive. Oh, connect with nature. That's you. That's your address on this envelope. Totally. So get grounded. Okay, it's funny because this one to me really refers to this, like sorry for the expression, but it's really like keep your shit together this whole time. Like, you are a bird, yeah, you will fly, but if you don't keep your shit together, it's gonna be difficult. So just listen to hers, and I feel like at some point in your life you will forget that you have this inner voice that is always helping you, and the universe is like, it's always here, always listen. Okay, do it every day naturally, and you are guided with all these colors. You are protected. Because you need to share universal love and lessons, you will be connected to the universe a lot. That's why we have all of these white edges, and we are still a kind of crystal idea too. It feels like you're a crystal here. We still have the flowers, but it's not. Oh, we have roses here, but it's mostly ponies. I'm not very good about. I know a lot about the color, what roses mean according to the colors, but not really with all the flowers. I think pony is for self-love and compassion, but I'm not sure anymore. And we have the blue with expressing yourself. That comes behind, but if you want to go there, you need to get grounded to be able to listen to the world and yourself. And yeah, going in nature will help you a lot with that, so don't hesitate to do so. Next, the Great Gathering. When I told you that you will come together with all of those people, I was thinking, I thought about something earlier, but I don't know if I said this. uh, yeah. I think I already said it in all the videos, but I took an appointment and I need to go now. I think for many years now that I have ADHD, and so I tend to think about so many things. I forget to say some things, but I think I forgot to say it. And when I was like, did I say it? My head just fell on this. So I think I forgot to tell you. Earlier I talked about karmics, soulmates, and twin flames. But I forgot to tell you, I think, that you will come together basically with your soul tribe or soul family at some point. Those people will be from this two groups of people for you. And so, yeah, that's something I forgot to say, I think. And you coming together with those people to go there means that things are unfolding, and it's not a coincidence, it's the universe at work. And maybe at first you won't see it, but when you start working together, you will know it. It's all coming together. You all coming together. Intuitive hits. I hear intuitive souls meet. So, yeah. Soul tribe. Okay, I love it. Oh, we talked about 11:11 and I just saw my camera. It's 1 hour and 11 and 55 seconds. Okay. It would probably be different for you because at some point I got sick in the video, so I had to let the camera roll to get a medicine for my throat. But yeah, this is the time for me. Pillar of light. Your vibration is rising. Wow, you are the oracle. I always have this idea of you being in this kind of protective cocoon of light and crystal. But also you flying. It feels like wings. Oh, I love this place. I think it's my first time picking this card, so I'm discovering, like... It's funny how many things I channel those days, or many things I see in my life come to you. Like, those days on Instagram, I randomly found a few filters with rainbow things like this that I love and I use now. Also, it looks like an angel aura quartz, and these days I'm obsessed about it. Just before doing this video, I was searching the internet to find where I could buy one. And this is from a place I visited as a child and I love very much, called Pamukkale in Turkey. It's really beautiful. If you can go there someday, just go. It's wonderful. And the water is really blue like this there. So I have lots of... Oh, and yesterday I learned a new word in my language that I didn't know. And it's the name of those kind of caves with water inside. So yeah, I see lots of things related to me in your cards. It's really funny. Oh, I didn't see it. I don't know if you can see it. I feel like on the camera it doesn't show as well, but this is a rainbow going down. I don't know why it's not focusing. Anyway, oh, you see that? The camera just, I don't know, strangely moved the picture on the screen. Yeah, I still have this idea of everything coming together, aligning to help you, but you also aligning for them. It's really a teamwork here. I feel like it's even more than other types of souls, actually. And it's you going out of your cave and learning how to protect yourself with this egg. Yeah, I really love this one. With all of these cards, I really feel like it's your card. Yes, just say yes to this alignment, to connecting with people, and to get higher in this other rise, in this rise of vibration out of the hardship here. Oh, birthing new age. Totally, you will be the first guide souls of the age of light. So it's Tony. Birthing new creations. What did I tell you? Creations, creativity, Aquarius. Dreaming a new world into being. With the dreaming a new world into being, I really have the idea. You know the card I told you before. Which one was it? You know, with the synchronicities, and this girl was sitting at the desk, but she didn't dare to do things. It will come, and this, your egg, will expand to the whole universe at some point, and you will make more people, more souls, stars here enter and share this with you. It's happening for you, not to you. What did I tell you? It's exactly what I said. Oh my gosh. And this is a rose? Yeah, it's a rose. Okay, it's in the title. Pink roses are about self-love and friendship. So it's, to me, a reference to those souls helping you cracked open. Yeah. It's, as I said, you will go through a lot, but it's for you to learn and to completely open to this new destiny. And bound. Okay, because we had boundaries here to talk about this protection of yourself. To me, it's really this: if you are not bound, you will fall down. It won't work. You need to bound before going there. It's really a confirmation of that. If you want to fly, you have to be bound as well. You have to. It's like this bound is you believing in your bird's wings as well. Releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. This will be easier for you than for others because you don't have much past lives, as we talked about, but still, it's not something you need to neglect, okay? Play. Let's have fun. It's really like before, like just pause this and sing and dance to your favorite song. Have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. That's it. And we still have, like, to me, I see wings here. And going out of this hardship and following the flow with this beautiful water, as we talked about. I feel like the water, when you in the age of life, will be different. And you will contribute to it, to purify it. Okay, so after, it's the same girl, but she finally she finally flew away after reading this unbound things, that patterns and all that make her unable to fly. And here she is. And because she's at the end of this road, it's really you being here for me. Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. As I said, even if you fall down, it's not the universe letting you down. It's just it teaching you something new. So, last card. Sorry. You are already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. Totally. Okay, this is a card I get a lot these days because the energy of the universe is shifting so strongly. People are just called to do what they need to do, and we saw it a lot with the coronavirus. People started to live their dream life, to do what they wanted to do in life, and all of that. And this is, to me, people finally finding their true north and following this, the north star of their heart and soul. And this whole way you were always following those stars, or the moon, that was your star, because the moon is a star, if I'm right. Anyway, tell me if I'm right. But yeah, you're already doing it, you just don't know. And sometimes we feel like we're not doing it, but we are. For a long time in my life, for example, this is a personal explanation, but for a long time in my life, I was following things that I didn't want to do because I was too scared to do what I wanted to do. And at some point, when I got into spirituality and the more I grew up, and even now, I still learn things. Okay, I feel like when we are young in spirituality, and I feel like it's the case for a lot of you, we feel like people who are into this for a longer time know much more than we do, and that we have so much to learn in the future, but we never stop learning. And I'll say maybe in 1 year you will learn what I needed to learn in 3 years, and maybe you will learn things that I didn't learn in 10 years, or but it doesn't matter. Okay, we all learn what we need to learn when we need to learn it. That's personal according to our destiny and story, and it never tells you that you are better or less than another one. And so for a long time I was doing things I didn't like, and for a long time I was like, I was feeling like I wasn't living and just losing time, and I knew that I had a destiny to live, and I didn't know what, and I felt like I was going so far away from it. And one day I was at a job that was really shitty, and I was like, I can't anymore. From now on, I want to start and work for what I want. So after I finished working there, I quitted this job. Actually, I quit it, and that's when I started to do my plans for my YouTube channel. I always wanted to do a YouTube channel, but I never thought I would read the cards, and suddenly I felt the need to do it. And if I were not pushed past my limits with this job and past jobs as well that I hated, I would never had the nerve to start this YouTube channel. And so this now makes me realize that the whole time I was on my path, and it was just the universe putting me in a path for me to find my north. So even if you don't know where you are going in life, trust that the universe now is on this path. And to find what your true north is not always to find what you love, but sometimes it's to find what you hate that makes you find what you love, just like in my story. So the universe always has an explanation. Often it's much more simple and easier to understand than we think. But because we think the universe is so intelligent and it will go so into details and very difficult things, we think everything we can think of is not the right answer, but often it's much more simple. It's very direct energy. So we can see it when it's happening. We see it after, all the time. This is what spirituality taught me. But I also can tell you that in the end, when you see the full thing unfolding about what happened in the past month, weeks, years, it's always, the universe has always been acting out of love for you. So you can always trust it and just follow where it leads to you. And even if it leads you to something you hate, why do you hate it? What does it trigger in you? And above all, what are you learning about yourself and life and everything in this situation? Because you're always here to learn. And learning is what will make you go to your true north. So even when you don't feel like you're going there, you are. But open your eyes and maybe you can go to where you want to be quicker. Okay, so this is all for you today, Rainbow Children. I really hope that this helped you. Don't hesitate to tell me in the comment section down below if you want me to do more about this. If you have specific questions for Rainbow Children that maybe I can turn into a pick a card for you, don't hesitate. I'm always open to any idea. I'm always open to to your light and colors. So yeah, tell me what you think about this reading. Does it resonate with you? What did? And yeah, this is always a safe space, okay, because we talked about the LGBTQ plus community, sorry, before. I was about to say like communication, so yeah, don't hesitate to share your communication. There's a cat, a stray cat outside that keeps on mewing to my window. So yeah, express yourself, don't be scared. This is a safe space, and if anyone is not respecting of you in the comment section, I'm checking, okay? So I'm removing those people. So yeah, this is all for you, Rainbow Children. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't hesitate to check my other videos, but also put a thumb up and subscribe. And yeah, I wish you have a happy day, week, night, no matter what time it is and where you are. And I wish you lots of love and happiness for this life. I'm telling you bye for now, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.